particularly to talk upon, Phule Ambedkarite feminist perspectives, and being all women in this platform is an appreciable kind of thing, Manisha. Thank you so much for this program. And I have been listening to all my colleagues as of now. Very true. In fact, I really want to bring up certain two things which I have identified while I'm doing my research. That is basically on, why when we talk about the feminist perspectives of the mainstream, and when we talk about Dalit feminist perspectives, the mainstream feminist perspectives take a upper caste women's body as a sacred source. So that is the main kind of thing which really I would like to, because this is also one of the important area where I'm planning to discuss. So if we take the rapes which has been happened among the Dalit women, if we take the multiple forms of the violence which has been happened when it comes to the a suppressed caste woman. If we take the incident of Kairlanji, or Chindur of 2006, and if we take the incident of Chundur of 1991, the forms of the violence which has been is so much of caste has been kept in that. And I mean the antagonism towards the suppressed caste women we can see through these multiple forms of the of the system. And here, while we take, I mean, now I'm talking about the, upper caste women's body as a sacred, right? If we take the incident of the Priyanka Reddy's rape incident, which has happened recently in Hyderabad, at the same time, the Teku Lakshmi, who was the woman from the, marginalized communities from Warangal, where there is no way the media has been portrayed on that at least she has been raped. So here there was a lots of conflicts which has been happening when it comes to the, if we take the perspectives of the whole woman. Yeah, it is, we all know that actually the women liberation movement has been started. That is because of the Phule, that is because of the Periyar, that is because of the Ambedkar. Without them, there is no women liberation at all for each and every one. So Phule has, particularly spoke the importance of the education, and among that, he has come up with 2 points. That is again patriarchy and demolition of Brahman ideology. And again, when we talk about the Periyar was the person who talks about the women empowerment in the public sphere. And again, when coming to the Ambedkar, he was very clearly conveyed that, equality of the women and, the gender perspectives. And it is unfortunate from the mainstream feminism, but today, nowhere in the conferences, what rightly Deepa and Alka and Manisha have pointed out in their conferences or in their write-ups, there were nowhere mentioned that what Phule has communicated. Because of Phule, they were got the platform. They could dismantle certain kinds of things. And Phule was the first person who has given education for Brahmin widows. He has collected. He has given education. And Phule has to make them the women, the Brahmin, to give the education. He himself has taught to Savitribai Phule to pursue education. Because of her, many Brahmin women has been empowered and educated. It is so unfortunate today. It is unfortunate that being as identifying the leaders, the committed people who has been worked for the real cause of the upliftment of the women has been nowhere pointed out. What is happening? What is that? It is nothing but the caste-built society. It is nothing but it is a Brahminical perspectives. It is nothing but they want to keep the suppressed as the suppressed. And it is also one more thing today. If we talk about the women from the upper caste body has been has been taken as a sacred kind of thing. They are collaborated with their own men. Today, if you take the multinational companies, if we take the glamour industries, they were nowhere taking about the women who was from the separate communities. They were joining hands with the men. When it comes to the Kailanji incident, when it comes to the Chundur incident, many other incidents, they have joined the hands with their men to, to be part, to protect the Brahminical perspectives, and they were nowhere thinking that sisterhood, that they were also equal like us women. Nowhere. This is the kind of scenario which was happening across the India, and it is very unfortunate. Today it has been traveling outside as well. So one more thing which here I want to tell you here is also, if we take the popular culture, if we take from the popular culture, just now Manisha has pointed out very rightly, in popular culture, what is happening? Recently, there was a panel discussion on P.K. Rosie. She was a Dalit woman from Kerala. Where she has acted as in Nair role, where she is in the history, where Silk Smita is, how she has been, framed as a sexual bomb today, in spite being as a beautiful artist, as a talent artist. So this was a basic kind of trauma which, they were pushing out on us and making us, to bleed from many perspectives, in spite of we being as an intellectuals, artists. It is a known fact. It is a known fact that all Dalit Bahujan women or Dalit Bahujan men or whomever it is are the shareholder of the building this society. This society. Today, Ambedkar is the architect of the Indian Constitution. If not Ambedkar, who has the capacity to write these things? If not Phule, if not Savitribai Ma, who would have got education? So these were the things we have to be. We as an intellectuals today sitting in this platform, it is an unfortunate that before we didn't have an opportunity, but today we have an online resources. Today we can utilize. We have to raise our voice till we give up our breath. That is the main kind of thing which we all were doing, being as a Dalit Bahujan intellectuals as well, right? This is the thing which I would like to point out in my first discussion, Manisha. Thank you.
Thank you.